in here, and you can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
I'm pretty sure you can.
No, you
So the
can't.
rest of us can all get our paperwork because they're standing here with cameras. We can't get service.
I want to hear I feel threatened.
Everybody leave the office. Everyone exit the building.
Oh, we're at the DMV just actually.
Thank you, Mr. Ed. Thank you very much, idiots.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at J-Town Press as she revisits one of her friend's previous audits in Orange City, Florida. They're going to a DMV to cause a ruckus, and they already know how it's going to go. They're going there for the clout, they're going there for the views, and they're going to try and get a rise out of everybody with their arrogance and their ego. So let's get into the video.
No, just getting a few pictures. Thank you.
Phone number 1836 at station 12.
Okay, ma'am, you can't go back in there.
Okay, thank you.
See what I mean? Just right off the bat, we're starting off with that arrogance, and it's just so disrespectful. If you want to conduct actual audits, you want to actually represent the community and test these systems and give positive feedback, this is not the way to do it.
Shout out to Rogue Nation. Okay. Okay. All right, thank you.
Here we go. I'm going to say it. Normal people don't do this. There's multiple signs. She was told multiple times. She saw another auditor do this same exact thing and get the same exact results. So you know what the definition of insanity is, and that's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I'll let you guys put two and two together.
Phone out. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. And what's your name? Don't even start.
You're not allowed to record in this area.
Yes, I am.
Now,
This is
Javier,
open to the
escort
public.
her out of the building.
This is
or at
open
least
to the
out
public.
lobby. This area is not that area out there is.
Is this not open?
This is not
so all these
a
people right here are
private
not.
area. This is
not.
where information is being given. You can't be back here. Leave, or we'll call the police.
Okay.
You are allowed to record in our lobby area or
This is
anywhere
open to the
outside.
public.
This is not.
Yes, it is.
No,
Every
it is
DMV
not.
in the state is.
Call Orange City Police Department. You guys can stop what you're doing if you don't want to be recorded. Please stop what you're doing if you don't want to be recorded. Please stop what you're doing so you're not.
Oh, Lord.
I keep saying the best way to combat this is to shut down the office, wait for assistance, and or maybe they're going to leave on their own because nobody's interacting with them and they don't get any content for their YouTube channels. Now, we have to educate these frauditors on the difference between a public space like a lobby and a designated public forum, which is kind of like those office spaces where they need to go through a checkpoint, check in, right? Once you check in at a security checkpoint or an entrance, anything beyond that is not public area. If you have to stop and check in, you are not in public anymore. That is a private space. So clearly she walked by it without going through the proper check-in procedures, and that causes all this issue. Now again, these guys are handling it correctly. They're trying not to engage. They're educated her on the different spaces in the building. Now they have to move on because she's ignoring it like the person she is. And now they have to educate the customers on what's happening, let them know that they are kind of in this line of sight of being filmed and audio recorded, and if they don't feel comfortable, to just stop what they're doing and get them assistance on getting them in a secure area because she's just disrupting business, which now she's violating another law.
Road Nation.
This is my business card. If you have any questions or problems, my boss is Will Roberts, tax collector. Now, please take it out there.
Okay.
I'm asking you nicely.
I heard you ask me. It's a request.
It's okay. So
Yeah.
now I'm telling you to go out to the
Okay.
lobby right now. You can record all you want.
Okay.
I've been
This
through
is open to the- I'll have
this
to.
is not open to the public.
Okay.
That area is open to
This
the
is
public.
open to the public.
Please.
So what are all these
walk-
people doing here? They're not.
Because they are providing personal
Oh, I
information, and
see.
you're not allowed to
Okay.
be here.
Okay.
So please, step out there. That's fine.
911, where's your emergency?
Orange City Tax Collector's Office.
Oh, okay. You know the address there?
2575 South Felicia Avenue.
2575 South Felicia Avenue, and what you said, Orange City Tax Collector's Office?
Yeah.
All right. What's the emergency here, sir?
I got a lady refusing to leave, and she's insisting on recording everyone's personal information here. She's been told by manager to leave, and she's refusing to leave, and she keeps on recording.
Okay. White, black, or Hispanic female?
These people still haven't learned.
White female.
Do you all know her name or anything?
No, she's not. She's just refusing to comply in any way.
Okay, no problem. And what does she have on? What color shirt? What color pants? What color clothing?
Black t-shirt and some jeans.
Blue jeans?
Yeah.
How old does she possibly look? 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s?
Yeah, probably 35, 40.
Oh, okay. Did she have an issue with anything, or what happened? I know she.
No, she just came in and started. She wasn't even one of our guests.
All right. Does she appear
And
to possibly be
she's
mentally?
going all around. She's videotaping everybody. I mean, she's really going fanatic with it.
Okay. One moment.
Now, credit where credit's due. That was some pretty good editing where she took the 911 call and matched it up in time with her video. But now she's just putting all this crazy text there, and it ruins the whole thing. Now, he's calling 911 because he has a random running around his building, not listening to any of the advice or orders given or signage posted, just acting a fool.
She's got it all set up, too. She got, like, a recorder on her chest, and she's got one on a stand. I mean, she got it all planned out.
Oh, okay. Are you armed with any weapons, sir? I have to ask.
I do, yeah.
You are armed with weapons. Are you security here?
Yeah.
All right. And what's your name, sir?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And your callback number? All right. I have a call for a tax collector's office, 2575 South Felicia Avenue in Orange City. Is your callback number, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. We'll get someone out there. They're actually en route now.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure 911 chose to redact that information because it is personal, and you would be doxing him on YouTube, and that is also not allowed.
This lady is straight tyrant. She is straight tyrant. I guess you guys didn't learn from the last time, huh?
Central 11 Delta 81, copy X, trespasser. Avenue.
Now certain phone number 541 at station 7.
Don't go outside the yard a little bit, we're back inside. We're out for 2 months, stopped for a week, went again for another 4 months, and drove you broke. It took me almost 2 years to get back. Didn't have the money. I got a lot of friends. They were paying for everything else.
customers.
But is she a First Amendment auditor or anything like that?
What?
A First Amendment auditor?
She won't give any information. She's got like a recorder on her chest, and she's holding up a recorder with a stand. And she's getting everyone's personal information.
How?
Because she's in an area where people are sharing their personal information. They told her she could record in the lobby, but she can't be back there where people are giving their information for their renewals and stuff.
So I've asked you. Now I'm telling you,
get away. I've heard you.
The area that they're.
I can hear your loud voice making a disturbance.
They get called to the stations.
Right. Right.
She's
But that's open to the public too. It's behind the desks and the closed doors and behind the desks that they're not allowed to go to. That's not open to the public. However, all that walkway right there is open to the public.
Okay, but it's open to the public, but they said it's prohibited for her to be recording back there.
As long as she is not behind the desk and where she's not supposed to be, that's not open to the public, that is not prohibited. However, this is a government building, she's allowed to walk in here and record. That's in every area that's not open to the public, or that is open to the public, she's allowed to record.
Okay.
That's her right.
All right. Can I just have you explain this to the branch manager?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Now serving phone number 4405 at station 1. Now serving phone number 335.
Yeah, he wants to talk to me real quick.
Dial number 14.
You want me to go back here with you? Or?
Yeah, you come back there.
Just go straight down to the end. She went back to her office.
Oh, she did? Okay. She's back in there.
Where's that at?
Down here. I'll go to the end.
Hey, how are you?
I'm going good, you?
I'm doing great.
Get your name and badge number, please.
Officer Presley, OC 1312. OC 1312.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
What's that? I don't.
Officer Rodriguez, OC 1294.
Thank you.
Good. My name's Lisa. I am the branch manager, and she is allowed to record only out in the lobby. None of this back here because we're testing. We're doing personal information verification, name, address, date of birth. She's not allowed to be in this area.
So like I was telling your security guard, this whole area right here that people are allowed to go into, this is all public access.
Not according to the state of Florida, it is not.
Okay. Are people allowed to come back here?
When they're called back here.
It's not closed off, so they're not like by appointment to where you letting them in through a door. So it's all public access. So by her right, she's allowed to come film.
She's allowed.
This is absolutely shameful to see. These cops are wrong, in my opinion. There's clearly a roped off area that designates a separation between the lobby and the area where they are called back by appointment. You hear the call outs. They are sitting in the waiting area. They are called up to a station. That is clear, very clear. Just walking through the door, there's clearly a roped off area. Just because there's not a wall, there's still a physical barrier separating the spaces. These cops are completely wrong, and I'm sorry to say that, but we really need to get on the same page of what is designated as separation. So that means it's okay to just share all this information? That makes no sense. Just think about the situation for 2 seconds.
She's allowed
over
to.
here. She's not allowed. She's not allowed to go to any offices that
she
are not.
walked right over to the counter.
She's allowed to walk to the counter.
I walked over to and record what people are doing. She's recording their personal information.
She's allowed to record anywhere in this area that's open to the public.
But this is only.
And just to clarify,
I'll just.
I can bring my sergeant and he can explain a little more.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. I'm not here for these people here. I'm here for these people here, and you know that.
Right.
You've obviously been trained properly, and you're honoring your oath,
We
and I
try.
appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, you guys need anything else from me?
No, excuse me. Okay. God bless you. Be with you, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Do I have any pickups?
Excuse me.
You have to collect 250,000 signatures.
Okay, can I just let them?
Let me get that smiling face one more time, and I'll walk out. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she goes. I'm gonna see if I can get an apology.
So of course, this is going to shoot her ego through the roof. Again, I think they're wrong. You know, we're just going to start walking through rope and stanchions at the TSA because that's apparently acceptable to J-Town Press and these law enforcement officers. Normal people know that they see a stanchion, that is the end of their area. So we're just going to start walking right by them because apparently that doesn't mean anything. But I have other issues with this video because she's got minors present, she's filming all these people. Something doesn't feel right, and she knows it. That's the reason she's doing it, getting that YouTube content.
I'm gonna see if I can get an apology from her. Is there any way I can get an apology?
No.
No? Oh, you're not gonna admit that you were wrong?
No.
Okay. I figured.
No, because I know what the state of Florida requires me.
Your policy. Your policy.
Yeah, we have a Privacy Protection Act for the state of Florida that I am pursuing.
Okay. Now, she's just going to put up a bunch of stuff on screen all about Florida law and the DMV. Now, I agree that the DMV has a duty to protect the privacy of its customers. Now, I think they do that by designating private areas separate from the lobby. And there clearly is a designated public forum that separates the public from a private area or semi-private area, even though it's open to the public. We see this in courthouses all the time. There are certain restrictions put in place on those areas. Now, I think law enforcement glossed over it. They didn't want to deal with it. They've been trained on some briefness of what First Amendment auditors are all about and how we just don't interact with them, then they'll go away, which she does. She gets her little win here. Everybody just ignores her and she leaves immediately. Now, I would love to hear from the Orange City tax collector and see his plans for the future with dealing with these kind of people, because now I have a feeling that they are going to be flooded with call flooding and all these First Amendment auditors or frauditors. And we need to do a little bit better to combat them and support these government officials trying to just do our basic services. I can tell you from my experience, pretty much every DMV that I've been into in the last couple of years, I've been by appointment only, no walk-ins allowed. So I think that alone should also constitute like a little bit of a barrier. But, you know, again, there is still the public lobby that they're allowed to be in, but once there's a check-in process, for certain areas, I think that should automatically be a designating factor, especially even if there's rope and stanchion and signage posted saying not allowed back here, by appointment only, no filming, no photography, no audio recording devices. But that's all we have for today. If you liked it, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, peace.